American Craftsman podcast is sponsored by Bits and Bits. In their shop in Oregon, Bits and Bits manufactures a wide range of spiral router bits from 1/8 inch shank to 1/2 inch shank, from 1/32 inch cutting diameter to 1/2 inch cutting diameter. They make upcut, downcut, compression bits, and more. They're used in router tables, handheld routers, and CNC machines from hobbyists to production shops. They coat their bits in a Astra coating, proprietary nano coating designed to keep the bit running cooler, prolonging the sharpness of the cutting edge. They're the only factory-authorized dealer to Astra coat white-side router bits. Their expanding line of white-side bits ranges from spiral flush trim bits to roundovers, chamfers, rabbiting bits, and more. They're a Festool dealer stocking mainly router and domino-related accessories and consumables. You can check them out at bitsbits.com and use our coupon code American Craftsman to save yourself 15%. All right, welcome back to the show.
Boy, that was quick.
Yeah. 2 weeks in our time.
Yeah. Thanksgiving transpired.
Yep.
So happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah. Yesterday was, I don't know, that was 2 days ago. Giving Tuesday, which is a new thing, I guess.
Yeah.
They say
Giving every day
Americans
around here.
gave a record $3.1 billion. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Before we get started, I want to thank our sponsor, Hafla. Hafla offers a wide range of products and solutions for the woodworking and furniture-making industries, from hinges and drawer slides to connectors and dowels, sandpaper, wood glue, shop carts, and everything in between. Exclusive product lines such as Lux LED lighting and Slido door hardware ensure that every project you create is built to last. Learn more at hafla.com. And we're big fans of Hafla.
We love Hafla.
Yeah, actually, I'm noticing that I'm you and you're me on the... you may notice I'm sounding a little stuffed up.
Yeah, a little nasally.
A little bit more than actually I was before.
It's all that plywood dust.
Yeah, well, it's a sick 4-year-old is the main issue, which is now a sick 33-year-old. Yeah, my son's been sick since Sunday. Today's Thursday.
Yeah, it usually takes a few days to trickle down.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and it's usually, the parents get it less severe. So he actually, I don't even know if he went to school today. I'm not sure. But yeah, he'd been out of school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly today. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you taking anything for it?
Hall's cough drops.
No, there you go.
And that's it.
Yeah, I usually like to take the stuff that makes your nose not run.
Yeah, my nose isn't running too bad. It doesn't run to the point where it's running out of my nose, which then it's a problem. I had to blow my nose every, 20, 30 minutes, but that's not a big deal. I can deal with that.
Yeah. And it's the season.
Yeah. It started, I could tell on Monday that I was getting something.
Yeah.
You get that weird taste in your mouth. You're like, yep, here it comes. Then you wake up, back of your throat hurts when you swallow. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But today, that was yesterday morning. I woke up like that. And Tuesday night, I was wiped out. So this morning, I was thinking I was going to wake up feeling worse, which is usually the case. Usually it goes from my sinuses to my chest. And luckily, it wasn't worse.
Yeah.
It was about the same. So we'll see. Knock on wood. Tomorrow could be worse.
Yeah, you never know. These things can linger sometimes.
But we cut 24 sheets of plywood in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say 6 hours real time.
Cheap Vietnamese plywood, too.
Yeah,
I'm drinking chai tea. I can't even taste it.
I
was trying to remember what the hell kind of tea I made.
Yeah, we'll see if it trickles down to me or not. Usually doesn't.
Well, when your kid is sick, they want to sleep in your bed every night, too, which is like the worst time.
Oh, God.
So he's sick. We're not sleeping because he's in the bed. We're getting sick because he's in the bed.
Yeah. It reminds me of like when I used to have to commute on the subway. Every winter, I get sick like at least once, usually twice.
I'd wear a mask if I had to ride the freaking train.
This was back before masks were a thing.
Yeah.
You didn't, I mean, obviously now it's, part of our consciousness. But back then, there was no such thing as a mask.
Even in like Chinatown?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't spend too much time in Chinatown, so I don't know. But yeah, the Chinese were big on the mask, and the Japanese too. You know? But I never really noticed it here in America too much. But yeah, because you got to hold on to those rails and everything, all the germs in there.
Well, we went to Liberty Science Center on Saturday. So,
jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, touching everything.
It's a bit like 10,000 kids and their parents. So I knew we're there. I'm like, we're definitely going to get sick. Like, there's no way around it. Like, we're definitely going to get sick.
You start looking around at things suspiciously because it's like, oh, geez. You see all the little kids out there wheezing with snot running down their nose.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
coughing.
Yeah.
Like, these little kids, and they don't cover their mouth.
No.
They're just coughing into the air.
Oh, God. And you're over there wincing.
Yeah, but, you just got to accept your fate.
That's it. It's part of the season, too, Generally speaking, you just muscle through it. You know what I mean? It's like I'll take like what do you call, like Benadryl or something like that.
Isn't that for allergies?
It dries up your. I don't know if it's actually Benadryl, but I'll take something that like dries up your nose.
I can't take like Mucinex or anything like that. It fucks me all up.
Yeah.
Or like Dayquil. Can't do it.
I've tried a Dayquil. I've tried.
I got to be really sick to take something like that.
Yeah. What's the Alka-Seltzer one I've tried?
Cold and flu, severe cold and flu, or whatever. Alka-Seltzer. That I've taken. That's not so bad.
No.
Because that's mostly just Tylenol.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it comes with the territory. You know who never gets sick? My wife. I don't think I've ever seen her even have a cold.
Oh my God. I get like this sinusy thing a couple times a year.
Yeah.
But, we're breathing in dust all the time.
Yeah, you can never tell sometimes when you wake up, you got a sore throat if it's temporary or a real thing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. If I got it, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
It's too late now.
It is sitting down. I'm getting stuffed up. That's the problem. So, what the hell we got to talk about today?
What's on the agenda?
Nothing. Open discussion.
All right. Well, there's a ton of stuff. We've been talking about the shop for quite a while.
Yeah.
Either everybody's bored with it or curious as to what's going on.
Yeah. Well, we got 2 weeks of updates because last week we did that episode 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, we met with the electrician, got our papers filed.
Yep.
Got the gas meter.
Yeah. Yeah. So they installed the gas valve on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and then they just installed the meter yesterday. So a week later.
Not bad.
No,
it's actually faster than I thought for some reason.
I thought they were going to come do it like the next, Friday.
Yeah.
Because I figured New Jersey Natural Gas wants to start using gas, they get paid.
That's true.
But it's not like we're in there anyway.
No.
I just want to get the stuff hooked up and see if it works, so that we can, remedy the situation if need be.
Yeah, it's almost the final hurdle, really.
Yeah,
because we got a toilet in there, everything's capped off.
Yep. Yeah, I think that was done the last time we did the podcast. All the electrical material showed up, all $6,000 worth of it.
Yeah, that stuff is expensive.
Man, like, those are probably like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, maybe 50, 60 lengths of conduit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of wire.
hundreds of feet, maybe
hundreds
thousands of feet.
Yeah, because some of those rolls are, I think, are 250 or 500 feet. It's a big number 2 wire to feed the new panels and 3 new panels, a lot of stuff, all the breakers. We got the lights ordered. Let me see where they're coming from. California.
Any update on those?
I think last I checked, they said Tuesday. So we got 16 of these big lights coming. Rescheduled delivery date 12/6. Departed from facility yesterday. So they're coming UPS ground from Compton, California.
Compton, all right.
City of Compton. They're these big, they call them shoebox lights, actually. I found out. They're 21,000 lumen parking lot lights.
Oh, God. We're going to get suntans.
Yeah, let me see. I'll bring up I was watching so you can see. The brand is Rugged Grade. Rugged Grade parking lot light. Here we go.
My wife would be happy if we had like 12 of those on the house to light up the backyard at night.
I guess I better mute it. So this is actually the company that we got them from. LEDlightexpert.com. Well, we'll play the sound. Definitely not copyrighted. Now this is, I don't think this is the same size.
Oh, man, they're big.
Yeah, so.
Holy cow.
I think that's about the size that we got. They're,
it's like the size of like a small, it's like the size of one of those like
a grill
barn
pan.
shovels. You ever see like the barn shovel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's 150 watt, 21,000 lumen. Literally a parking lot light is what it's for. And I saw some pictures on the website, and there was like a guy that had like a pond, and he had this thing up on a pole. Let me see if I can find it. And it was lighting up like the entire pond. It was just one.
Oh, shit.
Let's see, 300 watt, 150 watt. We got a pretty good price. Actually, these are the ones? I don't want to do a quick view. I want to do a full view. Here we go. 150 watt, blah, blah, blah. Oh, with photocell. Well, that doesn't matter. Let's see. Customer reviews.
Did any of the reviews mention Yankee Stadium?
No.
Holy smokes.
So that pole doesn't look that tall. It looks like maybe 12 feet, right?
Yeah, like the height of our ceilings.
And it's lighting up, half of this like 2-acre pond.
Oh, God. Yeah, it throws a lot of light.
So we'll have 16 of those lighting up the main shop area.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's gonna be bright as hell. I'm second guessing our choice on dimmers when we said, no, we don't need dimmers.
I know. It's not too late to add them though. We just have to buy them.
The poor neighbors, it's like going to be, if we're there and it's dark, it's going to be like a freaking, like the sun shining out of the window.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a laser beam.
That's right.
Like bleach the side of their house.
They're gonna say, "What the hell is going on in there?" It's gonna look like a UFO building or something like that. because there's only 2 windows on one on each side, and they're up like 8 feet off the ground, right?
10 feet.
10 feet off the ground.
Yeah, like right at the. Well, yeah, maybe 8 feet because the sides are actually are lower, but they're right up at the ceiling.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the electrical. We had the fire inspector out, which we're pretty good with him, aside from lighted exit signs. So our electrician will take care of that. The plumbing is all done. Hopefully tomorrow we meet with the plumber and he can figure out about getting in and getting the gas line hooked up from the meter to the building, which is just reconnecting, one little pipe, and then testing out those
burners,
those furnaces. Yeah.
We got fiber optic cable today.
Oh yeah. Got the internet installed. So now we get our security cameras up and running. I figured I'd probably do that tomorrow when we meet with the plumber.
Yeah. Hopefully he makes it.
Right now they've just been a decoy. Just a deterrent.
Yeah. Well, probably I don't know. What do you think people think of? What do you think the neighbors think of us moving in? Think they're glad to have somebody in there?
I think the majority of people are probably happy. There's probably some people that are going to be pissy because whatever they're. I used to park there or whatever. I had one guy. He was walking his dog, and I was in the van getting something. He goes, "Are you moving into this building? Or you just working?" I said, "Oh, we're moving in." He goes, "Thank God." He's like, "I've been wanting somebody to use this building for so long." I'm like, yeah, I don't freaking blame you.
Yeah, I mean, a empty building like that is a blight on a neighborhood, but
yeah, I mean, there were homeless people living in it.
Yeah, but it reduces we'll reduce the number of parking spots there by 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's not like super. It depends. At times, there's a lot of people trying to park there, but at other times, there's plenty of spots.
It's just the barbershop traffic, really.
And somebody was saying that he sold that barbershop anyway. I think Chris, our realtor, was saying that. But I don't know. He was saying he was trying to open a Pentecostal church.
Oh, that's right.
He came over and was talking to us.
I'll tell you one thing that's suspicious about that barbershop. Everybody who comes out of there has the same exact haircut. I have not seen one different haircut come out of that shop.
Huh. Not shorter?
They all look the same. It's all the same style.
Yeah, you go to a barbershop like that, you're getting the same haircut that you already got. You're not going in there for a change up in your style.
It's like a crew cut on the sides and a little bit of hair on the top. Whatever you got on the top stays.
Call that a fade.
Yeah, that's his specialty, his stock in trade there. He's probably got like 2 haircuts up on the poster. You want the number 1 or you want the number 2?
I don't know. Dominicans they're pretty good barbers.
Yeah.
I just think it's probably the people, they're all just getting the same bullshit haircut.
Yeah.
Let me get a skin fade to a 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a barber in I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
Long time, 10 years more.
You got new boots.
Oh, yeah.
And they're working out. They're much lighter than my usual fare.
Yep.
They're like sort of that...
it's a hiking boot.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. They're Danners. But I've been wearing them for a week now, and they don't hurt my feet or anything.
That's good. These are starting to fall apart.
Yeah.
Always right there. Right where they bend when you bend your foot.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not welted, that just...
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking at a pair of... are they Danner or are they Thorogood, I think? No, maybe they are Danners. Chelsea, wedge sole Chelsea.
Let's see. Bring them up.
Danner wedge Chelsea. There's something like emasculating about wearing a pair of boots called Chelsea's. It just sounds like a girl shoe. Yeah, Duluth has them on sale too for like a lot less than. Oh, look at this, 20%
pull-ons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a wedge sole, but a round toe, not a mock toe.
Yeah, and
And
got
they're
their
slip-on.
and they're sewn around the whole thing there.
Yeah, and they're made in the USA, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I sent those Wolverines back. My feet just, it was mostly my right foot. It was maybe there was something wrong with the right boot.
Huh.
But my right foot always hurt.
I wonder if I can get that 20% off. Because then these would be 137 minus 26, 110.
That's cheap for a nice pair of shoes.
Yeah, these were 130 or something.
Yeah.
But I'm liking the slip-on.
Yeah.
I just have to go down a half size.
To keep them snug.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were available in wide width, and I got them, and I think that was the whole difference.
Oh, yeah, that's probably your issue.
Yeah. Because that's why the Vans weren't fitting me.
Smelly sole ruined the boot. I loved these at first. After 4 months of use, the sole outside of the shoe started to smell like cat urine / mildew / musty. I do not own a cat, and the smell is so strong I cannot wear them, and they now live in the garage. Why don't you just throw them out? I will be contacting Danner directly with my displeasure and looking for a refund. Total garbage. You can't get a refund after 4 months.
Yeah.
If the soles are smelly, it's your fault. That's a 1-star review. 2 stars. Not sure why these boots are a thing. Wanted a good pair of work boots. Not sure why these get solid reviews. Always hook the back of my pant legs. They run at least a half to full-sized large, and they're uncomfortable enough to have to wear Band-Aids on your feet. I gave up on them after about 10 days of wearing them. Rob from California.
Suspicious.
You got those little girly feet, Rob from California, wearing Band-Aids.
And then the next guy loved this boot.
Yeah, 5 stars, 4 stars. Run about a quarter size small. 2 sizes too big. Well, half quarter size. It's not even a fucking
There's not
thing.
even such a thing.
They're not offered in a 14. 14s always slip on my heel in Chelsea, so I have to order a half size down. In Georgia boots, 13s are perfect. So you wear a 14, but in these, a 13 is perfect, but they're a quarter size small. No, they're a size small.
Oh, man. You can't trust reviews at all.
The Danner style fits in a little tighter than Red Wings and quite a bit tighter than Georgia boots. I would say they run about a quarter size small. I don't understand.
Mine run true to size, I would say.
1 star, smelly soles, 3 stars. Very narrow. Tried many lengths and maximum offered widths. All were too narrow. The last they use on this boot is not properly sized. The last they use.
The last is the thing that it's the form for making a shoe. It's called a last.
I've worn their Quarry and Fort Lewis boots without issue. Their quality is great, though. Maybe because it's a slip-on, it's got a different shape to it.
Yeah, you got to get your foot. It's not like a lace-up, a slip-on.
Maybe your feet are too fat, Mike from USA. Tried maximum width. Jesus.
It's got Sasquatch feet.
Weighs 600 pounds. They're going sideways. They're spreading out. Cyber Week savings up to 40% off. Where'd that thing go where it said I could enter my email? I'll get spam emails for 20% off.
Yeah, that's what I did too. And after about a week, you could unsubscribe.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I send the code, I unsubscribe. Huh. Now it's not doing it. Oh, I'll find a code somewhere. Yeah, marked down from 172. I mean, retail says 230.
Yeah, I think I paid full price for these. I couldn't find anything to knock them down. Except, oh, no, I got free shipping.
Oh, well, that's standard. Standard these days. Well, yeah, anyway, I don't know what the hell we were talking about before I got into boots.
We were talking about the shop, and then I just happened to segue into my new boots. I was looking down at them.
That's how we got there. So yes, right now we're working on these banquettes. 4 U-shaped banquettes, so they're 90 inches wide, and they're 45 inches deep.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because I think we cut them 51 by 45, something like that.
Yeah.
Wait, not
so 51. They must be 51. 51 and a half inches deep.
Yeah, 51 and a half. Yeah, 51 and a half deep and 90 wide.
Yeah, they're big boys.
Yeah, we're not making them light.
No,
I mean, you guys could have.
Which is we never learn, do we?
And again, it's an awkward shape. Like, what the hell do we build? That was the same kind of thing. That was like you couldn't pick it up because the back was heavier than the.
Yeah.
What the hell was that we made?
Was it for Jim again?
I don't know.
Was it that big thing?
L-shaped something, or a round something. What the hell was it? Oh, it was the banquette that I screwed up. The bay window.
Oh yeah.
Now lives in Keith's house.
Yeah, he did quite a job on that, actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen any finished pictures.
No.
Keith, give us an update.
Yeah, we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how Keith's doing down there in Jackson. He's going to Jackson.
I was just talking to him before we started. I was in the clubhouse room. So yeah, we're working on these banquettes. You know, did I say they were U-shaped? Yeah. U-shaped.
In the old shop.
Yeah. We're building them in halves so that we can move them around. But so there's the 2 radius on the base. There's the same back radius, and then another inside radius on the back. Then there's a cushion base. It's got 2 completely different radiuses. The toes got 2 completely different radiuses. So it's 7 different radii that we have to cut. So the laser comes in real handy.
Oh, yeah.
Just to make templates.
Yeah, you don't have to lay it out with a stick and a pencil.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, I used to set up a trammel on the router to cut those, but then, depending on which side you're on, you got to subtract for the width of the bit, and then you're always off somehow, and it's never comes out right. I mean, it probably would have worked out fine, but this is just a lot easier. Setting up those trammels sucks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Especially, because like the inside radius is, say, 7 or whatever it is, a 7-inch radius. Well, you can't cut that on the actual piece. You'd have to cut a 7-inch radius. Well, yeah, no, I guess you could. Because you don't want to run into your straight sides.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess you could do it that way.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. And the piece isn't square, it's a...
Right, one side. It's got one long leg and one short leg.
Yeah, so, that just complicates things further. You have to make it bigger and then cut it down to size. But then when you have a big arc on the back, how the hell are you going to cut it?
Yeah, this way we just make one using the templates, and then we use the one to make the remaining 15.
Right. Yeah, so there was 16 tops and bottoms. There's 16 top and bottom back rails, which are made up of 4 separate pieces, 2 radius pieces because the laser can't cut, big enough. So 2 radius pieces, 2 straight pieces, 64 ribs in the base, 64 ribs in the back, all the pieces for the toe. Toe is another piece of plywood, the cushion base, another piece of plywood. Then we'll put bending plywood on that to form the curved faces. So it's a lot of work.
Yeah, each banquette takes like 7 sheets of wood, right?
It's gonna work out to not be that many. It's about 6 because we use 24. That's what we should need. We shouldn't need any more. I estimated 7, and then I added 2 more, so about 30 sheets.
Yeah, I always like to throw in the extra couple.
Oh yeah, you're always 30 seconds away from needing more plywood.
It's a cliche, but it's worth saying. It's not like you're not gonna use that piece of plywood that's sitting in the storage.
Yeah, and this is all getting upholstered, so we're just using cheap import birch, which is $54 a sheet. So extra $250 or something. It's not the end of the world.
It'll definitely get used in the new shop for sure. Just making shop fixtures.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff we'll be able to reuse, but definitely other stuff we're gonna have to make new. That's for sure. Miter saw station probably now that we have a wall that's 16 feet wide or whatever it is, we can finally have outfeed on 2 sides.
Oh my God!
Right now we don't have any. Like literally, no. We have
like 5 feet on one side.
No, it's not even 5 feet. I think it's 40 inches, isn't it?
All right. No, I think it's 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think might be close.
No, I don't think you can't cut 60 on that side.
You can't?
No. Maybe it's 50 inches.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
And then on the other side, we have more, maybe 10 feet, but you got to use a roller stand.
Yeah.
So just have a nice, long, continuous.
Oh, boy.
With cabinets underneath for keeping shit in. And
talk about luxury.
The vacuum setup. I mean, we have the vacuum set up now, but that'll just be nice. Nice to have room.
I was saying this morning how the Harvey, we moved a couple of things over there, and the Harvey dust collector was one of them.
Yeah.
Because it was just in the way, in the shop, in the way. It looks so tiny in the new shop.
I just got a crazy question for question of the month.
How appropriate.
Oh my God, that's a good one. I got to respond real quick.
Yeah, so I was over there this morning while Jeff was assembling all the banquette bases, waiting for the Verizon guy, who did kind of show up right in the middle of his time window. He said 8 to 10. He showed up right about 9 o'clock, and it only took him about an hour to finish up.
Yeah, he did call me. He was outside when he called, but I was like, man, we probably could have just be like, oh yeah, we're right down the street. We'll be there in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
just take 10 minutes to get over there, but because that's what most people would have done.
Yeah. This guy was cool. I almost went over and got him some coffee, but I didn't want to slow him down.
Yeah.
I wanted to get out of there. It's like Let him do his job.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch him. Like when he was working outside, I went in the office. When he was working the office, I went out in the shop.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, I had it out with the Verizon sales guy last night.
oh shit!
Called me 3 times in a row. This is a guy that I dealt with originally, and
You had to block him. Oh no, that was the elf guy.
I blocked him last night. What the hell was I saying? Oh, our quote from them expired because everything was up in the air. And what was it? In between, he was just calling me nonstop. And I at one point I told him to, stop calling me. And then, we ended up signing through somebody else with Verizon. I just called Verizon. They gave me a person on the phone. I signed up with him. And he actually gave us a better deal. And I've told this guy, he's called again. I'm like, listen, dude. I'm like, I already signed up with somebody else. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And then last night I get a phone call 3 in a row. My wife is like, you better just pick it up. So I pick it up. Oh, hey, this is Eric with Verizon. I said, dude, did you seriously just fucking call me 3 times in a row? Well, yeah, now we have the 400 gigabit upload. I'm like, dude, stop calling me.
These salespeople they're insane. They just, that lady I was trying to be nice to on Angie's list.
I would have hung up on her instantaneously.
Within the first minute or so, I was like, I really don't think this is a good fit for us. And then she's got me answering questions, and
that's how they get you.
Yeah.
It's like like a homeless person or something. Don't engage.
Don't engage.
Next thing you know, you're giving them $20.
Hang up on her. Hang up.
Next thing you know, you're giving them $20 because they get you all whirled around and you get confused, and then or you're giving them a ride,
buying them a meal and giving them a ride somewhere.
I gotta find an eligible person to give my indestructible shoes to.
Yeah.
Only tried on one. I urge you, do not buy those shoes. They're horrible.
Well, you know what's big in our new neighborhood? Open-toed shoes.
Yeah, slides, they call them.
Slides. It's I don't care how cold it is. You see people shuffling down the street in either sweatpants, pajama pants, socks, and slides.
Yep. Yeah, the socks and slides is a big thing now for some reason. I don't like slides, personally. Maybe it's because I'm old.
Yeah, I never had a pair of sandals like that.
I had like a pair of the Adidas ones, like back in the 2000s, probably when those were popular.
When they first came out, I guess, huh? Or when did they come out?
I don't know when they came out, but they had a spike in popularity when they had all those little black, nibs on the bottom. But yeah, I don't know. It's not offers no security to your foot.
Oh yeah.
At least with a flip-flop, you got some grip.
Yeah, that's my thing is the flip-flop. I like that. The little thing that goes in between the first 2 toes.
Yeah, like if I need to,
you can hang on
evade someone or something, I got a little bit of a better chance. With slides, you're done for.
If you got to run from the law. So that doesn't make sense because you'd think there'd be a little bit more running from the law in our neighborhood.
They just kick off the slides and then just run. I hate when people wear the slides and their toes hang over the front.
Oh, God.
Like, you either got the wrong size, you got to tighten them up or something.
This guy walked by the other morning, and he was wearing shoes. He was shuffling so hard because the shoes had about 3 inches past his heel. So he had to, scrape his shoes on the ground to keep his foot in the shoe.
Like regular shoes?
Sneakers.
So they were a quarter size too big.
No, they were like 3 sizes too big. It was like, why is this guy shuffling like that? And then you could see like his ankle coming down. They're like 3 inches in the back.
And just like a regular person. This is not like a homeless person.
No. I mean, a regular
We're not
neighborhood
we're not making
person.
fun of people who don't have the right size shoes because they can't afford them. This is
right. This is a real, a person who
just
should know better.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, so our next thing is to try and get the building inspector out, which he seems to be, well, we've known this from the beginning. He's an issue.
Yeah, he's the issue.
Yeah. At this point, we'll just wait until the electrical is done.
Yeah.
And then he can come inspect after that. He's like, oh, yeah, well, you guys getting a big delivery? Somebody called me, said there's a tractor trailer. But I'm like, no, it was a pickup truck.
That was probably for the battery place anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, his little antenna are really up on us, aren't they?
I'm like, don't worry. I made sure we weren't blocking the street.
Holy cow.
What a pain in the ass, that guy.
I know. Well, winter's coming in. It's a little chilly out there today.
It's 42. It feels colder than that, though.
Yeah. December 1st today, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
As we record this.
Yep. Not even winter yet, technically.
No. When did winter start? The 21st?
December 21st, yeah.
Wow, 3 more weeks.
Yep. Bless you.
Oh, excuse me.
It's that Vietnamese plywood.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't used anything like that in a long time. I forgot how bad it is. The quality is so bad. There's some of them have like a plastic like string inside of it.
Oh, yeah. I'm noticing that.
I think they put that in so that it's like stronger. Because such low quality, they put like it's almost like strapping tape kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've noticed like on some of the parts that we got out of the laser, I had to like cut it off with a razor knife.
Yep. Yeah, I broke a piece, and I couldn't get it to break, like because it was the piece of plastic string was holding it together. Like, man, this is some junk. Usually, like we buy the shop ply. I thought that was cheap, but when I called, I was like, "Yeah, we get a price on 3/4 shop ply." I'm like, "Yeah, it's just going to be upholstered, covered up." She's like, "Oh." She's like, "Wow,
you want cheap? We got something for you."
Yeah, it's like $1. Originally, it was like $1.39 or something a square. Or no, it was $1.59 a square. We paid.
We're running a special.
$1.69 a square, something like that. But it was $3,000 of material.
Yeah.
But we did get the Bally block, which was like $600-$700 for the Hamptons job. They wanted a maple countertop in the laundry, but they didn't want to spend the money to have a countertop made. So we said, we'll just buy a Bally block and put it in for you.
Yeah, shape it.
So yeah, we'll do that. We'll sand off whatever BS finish they put on there. Put some vesting on it.
What do you think they put on there?
I think it's some kind of oil.
Yeah, the vesting will hold up. I wonder how what's his name's table's holding up that we just refinished.
Oh, great! I'm sure.
Yeah, I wonder how he likes it.
Yeah. Yeah, they messaged me. They're like, "Oh, did you send us an invoice for that?" I'm like, "He paid us directly." I'm like, "I don't know what."
Oh, I got the sniffles.
Yeah, I'm totally stuffed up right now. It's insane.
Ooh, fighting off a sneeze.
What else we got?
Well, tore up the tile in the shop, made everything look a lot better.
What tile? It didn't touch any tile. Nobody touched any tile. That tile was gone when we moved in.
That's right. Got everything painted, nice fresh white.
Yeah.
It's
Took 55 and 57.5 gallons of paint.
yeah. Encapsulated all that stuff in there.
Yeah, I mean, it really did a splash and dash job, but
Well, I mean,
doesn't need to be.
the ceiling was, I mean, the sheetrock work that they did up there was
Super shoddy. They did a piss poor job, very low effort with the sheetrock.
yeah. I'm excited to see all that conduit running around the shop.
Yeah. That little room, what do you think? It's about the size of this room?
Yeah.
Might even actually.
Might be a little bigger.
I was going to say it might be smaller. I think it's longer and narrower. What the hell's the dog doing up there?
I don't know. It'll make a nice little studio.
Yeah.
Hang these battens up there,
Yeah.
deaden in a little bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd like to sheetrock that room.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Just put some strips of wood on the wall. Put some foam. And put some sheetrock over top. You got to put the strips to do the sheetrock anyway, so you might as well put some foam in there.
Be a nice little break room.
Yeah.
Card table, ping pong, pool.
Yeah, no, got room for about a coffee table. That's it.
Yeah. Big screen TV.
Yeah. About that thing on the wall. It would be nice to have a TV that we can hook the computer up to.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even get just a what do they call them? Like a stream deck kind of thing where it just records so you don't have to hook this thing up every time.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It just records the audio, and then all we do is audio now anyway, so just export the file, to the computer.
Right. That's what you want. Everything's set up. So you just sit down and press a button.
Yeah. Yeah, and right now, man, I'm so freaking stuffed up. We have to run like a aggregate MIDI setup because you can't use 2 USB microphones on one computer. And so if we plan on having guests, I don't even know if we could do 3 USB microphones. Yeah. You'd have to use an interface. And then at that point, might as well just use I think they call them stream decks. There's some that are podcast specific. I think there's one called Pod Deck.
Yeah, we definitely need to get a third mic set up so that we can have guests.
Yeah. Pod Deck. Stream Deck is this thing. Stream Deck XL. These are cool. You can program these buttons for all kinds of stuff. It doesn't even have to be for streaming.
And they make sound effects, you mean?
No, like, well, yeah, you could use it for that, but you could use it for like fusion,
Oh, okay.
or like editing, whatever. I could have sworn there's something called Pod Deck, podcast board. Is that what they would call it? Oh, Roadcaster. That's what they call it. Sweetwater obviously has it. It's like a mixing board, kind of,
Oh.
But it's got all the inputs. Boy, I'm using the trackball. What I got? I think these are little sound things.
Ah.
Yeah, they light up too.
Oh, that's
so.
cool.
Yeah, it's got like individual levels. I think it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 channels. No way, 4 channels, USB. Was it cell phone? Oh, this must be XLR.
Yeah, and those are probably inputs there.
Oh, these
on the right.
These do XLR.
Yeah.
That's cool.
See what the back looks like.
Although we did have issues with the XLR in the past.
Yeah.
But breaking it down and setting it up all the time is
not ideal. Yeah, they are. XLR on the back.
Yep. Well, it's not the budget right now.
No.
I'd rather have a garage door opener.
Me too. Yeah, I'm always suspicious of the garage door that we got. That little lock.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you'd be able to open it, but
because it doesn't even have a thumb release on it. You ever see the kind that is like a little swinging tab at the top? Ours, you just pull on it to open it up.
yeah, that's how most of them I've seen are.
Mm.
You'd really have to finagle something in there sideways and then like get it around. I'm getting out of breath talking. We gotta cut this podcast off. I get too stuffed up. I can't talk anymore.
Yeah, because you can't. You gotta do circular breathing.
Yeah, you don't want to listen to me like this anyway, people. So yeah, we'll talk to you next week.
All right, everybody, enjoy yourselves out there.
As always, Rob and I thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. If you want to help support the podcast, you can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. You can join our Patreon, or you can use one of our affiliate links in the podcast description for vesting finishes or Myoderm CBD pain relief cream. Again, we appreciate your support. Thanks for tuning in.